Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So I know I'm very sorry that I haven't done a video in a while, and I'm sorry I didn't actually show you my braces or anything. The last time I put a video about me having braces and stuff was before I had my braces put in, and obviously there has been a few videos up in between then when I've just been doing normal videos other than getting braces on. Now I decided not to, because I did do a video explaining what I'm going to explain to you now, where I just explained everything and I had my top braces in. But instead of doing that, I thought I might as well just do it when I have them all in, because it makes sense that way. And you know, if I was to do a second one, if I'd put that up after having my first one on, it just makes sense that I do want to have all the braces put in. So as you can see, I have braces top and bottom. I'm looking in the viewfinder so that I can see I can see that I'm showing you properly. So these are the braces, and as you can see, I got a gap. So I'll tell you the changes to my top teeth, because that's where there's been change, because obviously I've just got the bottom ones put in today, so there's no change because there haven't been any braces in. But I'm just going to tell you the top. So obviously when I got them put on, they do all they put the cleaning stuff on to roughen the teeth. They then put each bracket on individually. Once they've done that, then they put a light to dry it and stuff. If you want to see a full how they do that, then you can find that. Just put in getting braces, and there's loads of other people who YouTubers who have got braces. Obviously not the very popular YouTubers, but you know what I mean. There'll be some videos of that to show you. So so when I got the braces put on, they were hurting, and as my bottom ones, they are hurting now. They do feel weird. Obviously I was asked, does it just feel weird? And I went, oh, it feels weird on the bottom, not on the top, because I'm used to it on the top. When you get braces put in, it will hurt for a few days. So what I suggest you do is take painkillers as you would for a headache, and it really does help. So when I got my braces put in for the top, when I got my braces put in for the first time, I took painkillers. So I'm not gonna take painkillers. I will take painkillers now. I'm going to take some now. Then 4 hours I'm going to take some again before I go to bed. I suggest that the most important time really when you want to use painkillers is mainly when you're going to bed. But if it does really hurt during the day, then also use it then. I'm not saying you should use it at certain times, but this is just how I do it, okay? So, it hurts. That's going to happen. It's going to hurt. Your teeth are moving. Is that, your teeth are moving, so that's a good thing. So it was about 2 weeks later, it was 2 weeks after the appointment, where I started to feel pain on my two front teeth. And obviously my two front teeth used to be overlapping each other, and they're not anymore. They're not overlapping, which is really, really good. Now, sorry, I'm moving my teeth around, and it just feels weird. So obviously I could feel the movement, and when I had to be careful eating. Even though I was used to eating at that point, I had to be careful biting on the teeth that were hurting. The pain doesn't stay. It's not like pain that you'd have when you get your braces put in. It just hurts when you put pressure on the tooth. So if you bite on something, it hurts. Or if you push your tongue against your tooth, it hurts that way. So basically, that's just that's just the only times it's gonna hurt is when you get your wires tightened, and when your teeth are moving. That's mainly the only point. But other than that, it shouldn't really hurt at any time. And it's less painful really, because obviously when a tooth's moving, the only time it'll feel painful is if you put obviously if you put your tongue on your tooth, it'll hurt. So what I suggest you just try to be careful, bite slowly, and obviously when you first get braces put in, if you get top and bottom put in, the first few days or a week, eat soft foods. Now obviously my mum just made me eat food straight away, but because my teeth, like my bottom tooth, I've never had them in before, what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat soft foods for the first few days, but then gently slow myself into eating the food that I'm meant to be eating. I'll still eat the food that I have to eat, so I'll eat what I'll eat. I don't know what I'm having for tea tonight, but I'll be eating that. I'm sure what I'm going to be eating tonight actually is going to be something that I can eat, so I'll be fine. My breakfast changed. I used to have cornflakes and now I don't. I could probably still eat them, but I've never really eaten them since I got my top ones put in. So instead of having cornflakes, I have Weetabix, because Weetabix is basically just, once you put the milk over and you put the milk in, basically as you would for cereal, it mushes it up and it makes it feel like it's softer to eat on your teeth. So I've just been having that all the way through since I got braces put on, and to be honest, it's nice to have a different cereal. So if you have a cereal that is softer, if you eat a cereal that's hard and you want to change it, then it's nice to change your cereal once in a while. So I'm going to get into what you get when you get your braces put in. So obviously I have all of this stuff is like from the Orthodontics. I did have a toothpaste, so you get a toothpaste and you also get a mouthwash. I still have some of the toothpaste that I got from the orthodontist, but I'm going to be going straight back onto my normal one because I seem to be brushing my teeth okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. Mouthwash, I just use normal mouthwash, any mouthwash really just will do. But when you first get your braces put on and they just give you the pack, just buy the pack, because obviously you don't want to go out the shop and get it afterwards. So a pack just makes it easier for you, so you know that you can see what you get and what you need. But this is just generally what I get in my pack. I don't know if it's different for any of your orthodontics wherever you go. But if you've already had this, then comment down below what you get, and if it's just the same, then just say I get the same stuff. So I have a pencil in there, but a pencil isn't anything to do with braces. Anyway, so you do get disclosing tablets, and as you can see, I've used 5. I've had top braces in for 5 weeks, so there's 5 more left. And basically you just pop one out. Basically I brush my teeth first, and then I put this in so it shows how well I brush my teeth with them. So I brush my teeth manually first, and then I use this, and then I get my electric toothbrush and I brush again, and basically the electric toothbrush is better because it gets rid of the plaque, so you can see where the plaque's getting rid of. And if you feel like through the week you're not brushing your teeth, there's a good thing to think about. Well, actually, when I come to doing this, I know that my teeth are going to be clean like every week, it's like going in the shower once a week, so you know that you're clean. I don't know, don't listen to that bit, but basically you know that when you're using this, your teeth are getting properly cleaned at some point. So I always use these, so I use these on a Sunday, so I use these at the weekend because it's better to use at the weekend. So I use those. Then I have the proxy brushes. So the blue one is to go in between your wire. So it goes in between your wire, goes like that. So it goes like that, up and down. And the other one, the pink one, is basically just like the same, but what this one does, it goes in between your teeth. So as if you're flossing, you just stick it in between your teeth and back and forth, and that's basically how you do it. So that's how I use these. I don't use these every day. I try to use them every other day, just because, you know, food's not going to get stuck. Like, if you use them every day, then your teeth are going to be like food free, like in between your teeth. So I use it every other day, because it makes sense to use it every other day. Then I get wax, and I actually haven't used this wax since I got it. I want to really keep it in case a wire breaks. So when if my wire breaks or something, then I can use it for that. Also, if it does hurt, or if it's getting really irritating, and using Bonjela, which is another thing, if the Bonjela doesn't work and it's really irritating, then I can use this. But eventually my mouth will get used to the braces for the bottom ones as well. So these you can also use for just like if a bracket's rubbing against your gum, or if for example, if a wire's broken and then like if the brackets come loose, then that's a great way to keep it in place, and I know that happens, so that's great. Then we have Bondella, which I just mentioned before. I always use Bondella. So basically my top teeth, when the wire was starting to get longer, because obviously my teeth were moving and they were poking at the back, I use this, and it doesn't, like, it really works, and it doesn't bother me too much, the scratching at the back. But when I start to feel like it's probably going to do, it's starting to get a little bit irritating, then I do use this. But if it's really getting on your nerves, do use the wax as well. So that's just a thing on that, and I always just take this anywhere for anything, which is handy. You also get a toothbrush, and I generally like to take this into school or college or wherever. So for me it's going to be college. So when I go to college, or for example, shall we say, when like I have an appointment, maybe before the appointment I want to brush my teeth, so I'll do that. I'll take this in because I can't take my electric toothbrush in, unless I can. I probably could take mine in, but it's just like something extra. And I use this for manually first, for when I do my for when I do the disclosing tablet. So I use this first, so this comes in handy because it's like my personal one. Then this is also handy for like getting rid of, like, you know how like if you get any food stuck on top or on the bottom of your bracket, then that really does help. I don't use it a lot because I have an electric toothbrush, so my electric toothbrush does the job. But if you don't use an electric toothbrush, then this really does help. But I would recommend, if you don't have an electric toothbrush, or you have used one in the past but you just don't have one now, I would generally say do get an electric toothbrush because it really does help. And since going to the dentist today, the dentist, I'm just going to call her dentist, she said, because I have like 2 now, which is really weird, she said that I'm brushing my teeth like fine, I'm doing it well. So she just said, what you're doing at the top of what you're doing, you brush your teeth at the top, do it at the bottom, just saying. So I know that I'm brushing my teeth fine, and I'm going to just do it as I usually would, 2 minutes. But if you feel like you just want to try and make sure that you're brushing carefully, then after the 2 minutes, just use it manually. Use the electric toothbrush manually after it's been on like, once you've like done the 2 minutes with it on, just use it to like brush in areas where you feel like you've missed while doing it, because you can get out of place. So obviously I don't know if there's ever really going to be a video again on my braces. If there's any like, if there's anything different that's happened, then I will mention it. But if there's not really much that I can tell you about what's going on, then I'll probably just tell you when it comes to the time when I don't need braces in, or when they take them out, or maybe when I go back, if they tell me what I need to do, or what they're happy bit about, or if they notice any changes. But yeah, so I hope this has helped you a lot, and if there's any questions about what you want to ask about what's it like getting braces in or anything like that, you can comment down below in the comment section and just ask your questions, anything that you're unsure about. Also, I might not be able to answer all the questions, but I'll answer as many as I can. And yeah, and if anyone else has braces in, then help each other out and answer the questions. So as long as I'm answering as well, like everyone I know, like all of you guys, answer each other's questions. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again next time with another video. Bye.